our main topic of the day in Homos Tea, and this is something so dear to my heart because I happen to love music. Y'all know that's why my name is Tori's Music. But anyway, today's topic, main topic, start out is with Kelly Rowland's "If." YouTube and some. Oh, it's still T. My bad. We still on T. I didn't. I didn't catch that. So last on the T is this, and this is Kelly Rowland. We're talking about her. First of all, if you guys haven't seen her video "Flowers," check it out. I got flowers on my shirt representing. You guys have to check it out. She super killed it. She's super pregnant. I didn't know until I saw the video. So shout out to you, Kelly Rowland. We also was took a look at an old clip of Destiny's Child um, singing Total Praise. And so this is what we're talking about when it comes to that. Kelly Rowland has an amazing voice. I know I'm not the only one that says this. I know Aaron wrote this for us, but I agree with Aaron. Aaron Mack remembers thinking she could definitely have some Whitney-like power with some different music. Remember her part in Destiny's Child, the acapella of Total Praise? The odd man that was up there on the top, that was her. She was killing it. She was giving it to us. That was Kelly. Some of us didn't even know that. But anyway, it feels that similar to Jennifer Hudson, her voice is one of the greatest voices of our generation that we're sleeping on, perhaps due to the musical material. If you were executive producer on her next album after this EP called K, what would you do for huge success? Aaron Mack, this is Aaron Mack's answer. So let's start with Aaron Mack, okay? So this is what producer Aaron Mack would do. Aaron Mack will bring in a new lineup of up and coming producers who would appreciate and can showcase Kelly's ability to belt. That she do have ability to belt, and a lot of times we don't get a chance to see that, right? So yes, and so that's Aaron's answer. So I'm gonna go. If I were executive producer on her next EP, um, I would definitely bring in some of the original OGs that's still alive, like Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can capture music in a way that brought music to life in a different way, different in today's time. Also, too, I like Aaron's idea of up and coming producers because and life things evolve and things change, and I feel like when in this time and period that we're in, especially with music, we're in a position where a lot of names are going to be coming out and new stars are going to be made. So you got to include some up and coming, but I would want to mix like Babyface and Stevie Wonder, like old school OGs who had that kind of had that presence over music together with some up and coming new producers. But we definitely got to get her out there. Slow song out of this world. That's bigger than Listen. That's bigger than that gives you that I will always love you power that Aaron's talking about. We got to get her a single that's going to be well. Kelly, what we got to get before I'm the producer in it, we got to get her a single like that before she can leave up out of here. She got to have a powerful single like that. So that's what I'll do if I was Kelly Rowland's producer on this project. So I'm gonna go to Yuri G because she's looking at me, trying to, well, she got something exciting to say. So I want to see what Yuri G got to say. The executive producer in Kelly Rowland's EP, producer Yuri G. What would you do?
Is this just a single or an album?
No, you're producing the album. Let me make sure. Let me go look at the notes.
Okay.
Next album. It says album. Yes, album.
Album. Okay. So what I would do is I would collect at least 3 hot current artists, create a new sound, like how A. Marie did when she I would create a new sound with 3 artists. I would take some old artists that are like vocally strong and create 3 songs for people who love traditional music. It would be an album of the future, the past, and who Kelly is. And I would make sure that it's a visual album as well. And I would make sure that all of her garments are statement pieces, no regular outfits, all of it high fashion. Like this look for Flowers, I love it. I think she needs to keep doing that and create a fashion brand off of her visual album. She needs to be, she has the body for it, she has the look for it. Sell fashion and music. You can sing and you can dance. save everything, you know, for your music videos and when you go on tour. Do not be trying to, you know, do all this dancing in the videos unless it's going to be something that's going to be a cultural, you know, like bringing some kind of culture forward, that people like educating people on a new culture. Like if you want to bring some Zimbabwe dance that's a dead ancient dance, bring that forward. So like everything that you do is educational and it's artistic, and you're seen as a vocal Bible, which she is, or whatever. Like her voice is a lot cleaner than a lot of people like in the, you know, in the booth. They don't have to do all this altering of her sound because it's so clear or whatever. The only thing I say, you know, is, you know, when it comes to her live performances, I hope she don't have a lot of songs where she has to do a lot of dancing, because in her solo career, there were a couple of times that she performed live and she lost her breath. You know, come on, y'all. Like, she needs to work, you know, but that's beyond her album be fire. She just needs 3 hot artists. Like I would say Doja Cat, a new sound with Doja Cat. I would say another sound that would be good for her is, I think something very, I think a Cardi B would be a good one. And I think definitely no, because that would be a little too out of Kelly's element. Maybe a Nicki Minaj or a Little Kim, but you know, maybe a Nicki Minaj or Little Kim, something, you know, right up in there, because Little Kim, she needs something to bring her back to. So I mean, and Little Kim is good for coming up with new sounds or whatever. She's really, really great at that. Like a lot of stuff that she's done has been the blueprint. So I think you know, she would be a great one, actually. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Yuri G. Very informative, very detailed answer. Very informative. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We're going to move on to our next investigator, who will maybe have some Destiny Shadow or Beyonce history, being from Texas. Talk to me, CeeJay. If you were up and coming producer on Kelly's new album, what would you do?
You know me, look, it's funny that this was the topic, because I definitely went down a Kelly Rowland lane. And I had started from Soul and ended all the way up to Coffee Chad, which means I was listening to Told You I Was Gonna Bump Like This, Outlet. And I'm like, I don't know why Kelly ain't popping like she's supposed to be popping. Like, Kelly is that girl. She really is. But to be honest, if I'm getting anything from Kelly, I want it to be another Destiny Child album. I really don't want it to be a project of her own. Cause I just feel like the music these days, it is not Kelly's sound. Like, I like that Coffee, like she is good with a making love kind of album. If we gonna go there, she can make a love
So you
song.
don't think she would be hot if she did something with Ariana Grande?
It's definitely gonna be very mismatched. I heard you throwing names out there, and I was like, I just can't see it. Like Kelly and Eve was like a mismatch, but it still it was a miss, but it still hit. But Kelly and Lil Wayne, that you can't do nothing other than that. That's that. That's a perfect match. Her and Lil Wayne is a perfect match. Ice was a great song. Like, but I'm like, I just don't. I just wish. I wish for Kelly just mainstream success, but I don't know why they don't give like this girl say in her video flowers. I definitely tried to get into the song, and I was like, what happened to Coffee? Like, I just knew you was gonna give me Cream or something next, and it was. But I guess I got to get into the EP to really judge it. I just listened to Flowers only, but what I would do if I had to, I guess it would like try and bring her up with these new girls, like maybe a Normani collab, maybe, or a Tiana
Mm-hmm.
Taylor. Maybe one of those two. Maybe a little Kalani. I could see it, but I just hate that somebody has to feature her to get her popping because Kelly is Kelly herself. Like she shouldn't need nobody. I don't know. Maybe she got to give us a "I Like My Kids to Download" one of those songs again. 'Cause, baby, that was my shit. But that's all I got to say.
I love
Well,
it.
for me,
Who's that talking? Interrupting me.
well, for me, it's the difference between her is Beyonce has a team that is making her seen in different scenes. Like Kelly needs to be known for her fashion. She needs a skincare line. She has beautiful skin. I think she needs to be viewed in other spaces beyond music.
But
Right.
Beyonce wasn't even like, she ain't getting known for fashion till Ivy Park because baby House of Darion
No,
was known.
yeah, and then she was collabing with different.
Hold on, wait, y'all gotta tap Rocky in. Rocky, come here, because they trying to take over your turn.
First,
Come on,
we gotta
Rocky, talk to
fucking
the
stop
people.
comparing. We gotta fucking stop comparing Kelly Rowland to Beyonce. Beyonce is Beyonce. If y'all get y'all motherfucking asses up, get the heads out of Beyonce's asses, y'all can see Kelly Rowland is dope. Do you see what I'm saying?
Man.
No, I know she's dope.
Let me tell you something.
They
People
just
did the
had
same
two
thing for
different
Brandy.
teams.
Listen. People did the same shit to Brandy.
Scooch on me, Linda.
B7 is not full moon. You have to allow the artist to grow. And then the thing is, every time Kelly Rowland come out, y'all want to compare her to motherfucking Beyonce. Beyonce is motherfucking Beyonce. Kelly Rowland is that dope. She's that bitch. And y'all will not.
So Rocky, come on, producing Kelly's album. What you gonna do?
Oh look,
Come on.
I'm gonna allow Kelly to be Kelly. Like, you know what I mean? It's like she do need to work. I like her working with The Dream because Dirty Laundry was good to me. Do you see what I'm saying? Hit Boy, he got some good beats and whatnot. Kelly Rowland needs some grimy beats or some nice pop beats, EDM beats that everyone listen to. Do you see what I'm saying? The thing is, she comes out with different stuff every time she come out with an album, but it's kind of it does give it consistency, and then she don't really promote the fuck out of it. She need to be promoting the fuck out of it.
So it's her team.
Right, it's her team. I mean, she got Frank Gasson, but yeah, it's her team.
She needs new marketing team.
Say this.
New management team.
I'll even say this. This is way off topic, but it's connected. I'll say this. With June's Diaries, she dropped June's Diaries. Frank Gasson took over. June Diaries is a dope ass group. I'll be watching them. They are dope. But you know, I also think it's a confidence issue. Because all this time she said and done Dirty Laundry, y'all compare her to fucking Beyonce. To the point that
think about
it. We need to stop doing that as the LGBTQ people. Let artists be artists and stop trying to put these women against each other. I'm tired of y'all telling me, oh, but that's a flop. But Beyonce didn't do that. That's a flop.
Kelly is that girl, but Kelly needs some oomph behind her, for real. Kelly is that girl, and she deserves more flowers.
Y'all just need to stop wanting to twerk all the damn time. Music ain't all about
listen.
Sit y'all asses down.
Listen. Boom, dropping the gavel on y'all asses. Okay, listen. We get beside ourselves. The whole focus is supposed to be going to push her to be great in our own ways, and so clearly she's great. She's a great amongst the greats. She needs better marketing team.
Good.
She needs some different type of music. Clearly, the consensus is this. She needs to work with some up and coming producers, some singers out there doing their thing, and get a better marketing team. She needs to get a skincare line, fashion line. All right, good. That's what we all consensus came up with. Okay, we're gonna move along.